In the heart of a lush, green land lay the village of Atome, known for its vibrant colors and spirited people. In this village lived a young girl named Elinam, whose beauty was admired far and wide. But it wasn't just her beauty that made Elinam special. Her kindness was like the morning sun, warming everyone she met. One day, an old, frail woman appeared in Atome, worn and tired from her travels. Her clothes were ragged, her skin dry and cracked, and her eyes filled with a weariness that tugged at the soul. The villagers, fearful of strangers, ignored her pleas for food and water. But Elinam, seeing the woman struggle, rushed to her side, offering her fresh water, a bowl of rice, and even her own shawl to keep her warm. Grateful, the woman looked at Elinam with a gleam in her eye and said, "You have given me much, child, and for your kindness, I will grant you a wish." Elinam was surprised, and after a moment's thought, she shyly whispered, "I've always wanted to see the world beyond Atome, to help those who may need it in faraway lands." With a gentle smile, the old woman touched Elinam's forehead, saying, "Wherever you step, beauty and life will follow." Then, in a swirl of dust, she vanished, leaving behind a faint scent of blossoms. From that day on, wherever Elinam walked, flowers bloomed in her footsteps, and trees bore fruit even in barren ground. Streams of water would spring up near her feet, filling thirsty lands and bringing joy to villages she visited. News of Elinam's gift spread quickly, and people from far and wide came to seek her blessings. But not everyone had pure intentions. One day, a greedy merchant named Quadzo heard of Elinam's gift and devised a plan. He visited Elinam under the guise of friendship, pretending he, too, wanted to learn the power of kindness. In truth, he wanted to use Elinam's gift to make his lands rich and famous, hoping to sell his newfound crops and wealth for a high price. Quadzo invited Elinam to his village, showering her with gifts and words of flattery, asking her to bless his land. She agreed, and her mere presence caused his fields to turn green and his trees to bear fruit. But Elinam noticed that Quadzo kept the bounty for himself, denying food and water to his villagers, hoarding it all for profit. Disheartened, Elinam realized that kindness should never be used selfishly. She placed a hand on the ground, speaking softly to the earth, and her power left Quadzo's land, returning it to its barren state. "Kindness brings true abundance only to those who share," she told Quadzo before returning to Atome. Over the years, Elinam continued her journey, spreading life wherever she went. Her name grew to symbolize not only beauty but the spirit of generosity. Inspired, the villagers of Atome followed her example, learning that true wealth came from sharing with one another. When Elinam finally returned to Atome, it was as if she had brought all the beauty of the world back with her. Flowers of all kinds, colors unseen in the village before, grew in abundance, and the people never forgot the girl who had taught them the power of kindness. They passed her story down through the generations, and it was said that even long after Elinam had passed, the village of Atome remained lush and fertile, forever blessed by her gentle, giving spirit.